Hey, good morning from Cusco. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. What looked like rain clouds out my kitchen window this morning now look like bright, fluffy white clouds and might turn out to be a beautiful day. For a long time, I've been wanting to do a video on the topic about should you have a YouTube channel and should you make real videos if you're coming to Peru, stuff that you can share online. Although I've been making videos in Peru for 20 plus years. I know when I moved here over 7 years ago, one of the things that I really wanted to focus on was making videos to share Peru and share my life with my friends back home. And it kind of turned into something a little bit more, obviously, because I've got nearly 500 videos on my channel. I know if you're planning a trip to Peru, you've probably watched lots and lots of videos, lots of stuff by travel vloggers who seem so comfortable and professional about putting themselves on camera. But you just, or at least I don't see videos done by just regular people who are just sharing what happens. Not professionals, not people who travel for a living and then make money off the videos that they post, among other ways to make money. But I always wondered why people don't post more videos just to share with family. If 10, 15, 20 people watch your video, what's wrong with that? I mean, the point should be for 90% of the people, no, 99% of the people who make videos when they come to Peru is just sharing it with people. Because you'll be surprised how many people will want to watch a video from someone who's not a professional, but just is sharing their particular perspective and sharing scenes of places that they've been. For instance, take this particular part of Cusco. This is Avenida de la Cultura, which is the main street that runs through the center of Cusco. It doesn't go all the way up to the Plaza de Armas and the historical center, so most people don't even know about it unless they just happen to be coming along here on a tour and they're probably not paying much attention. I'll bet I've seen less than 10 tourists along this little park in over 7 years. And that's because it's out of the way. But this is a main thoroughfare, and this is a place where real Cusco life exists. How many tourists know where Cusco's main university is? That's it, straight up ahead, by the way, on the left. Almost none. Probably, maybe none. But gosh, if you're going to come to Cusco, like going anywhere, you should try to immerse yourself and experience the place you're visiting. Like going through traffic, which has got me stalled here at the corner. That's okay. Most tourists don't even know how to walk through town. They know how to walk through, or they know where to walk through the Central Historical District, but anywhere else, nah. So why would you consider doing a video of your travels? Something simple and without the intention of being professional? Well, I think I mentioned that already. For your family and friends, show them where you are. Show them what you're experiencing. It's so easy and nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be worried about because it might be too complicated. Now, I use not expensive gear, but I have gear that allows me to do a few more things. Like I use a DJI Pocket 3 camera, which is easily, and I mean by far, the most popular travel camera in the world. It's tiny. I'm actually holding it out from my stomach at about a little above waist level. I don't have to worry about it. People don't even notice it. If you're worried about people seeing you and looking at you, trust me, they don't care. See if you notice anyone looking at me or the camera as I walk through. Pretty decent crowd as classes get out in front of the university. I'm holding the camera right in front of me where anyone can see it. I'm speaking in a normal voice. In fact, I'm speaking in English, which stands out even more. And no one's paying the least bit of attention to me. And that's one of the things, if you're afraid of doing this kind of thing, you should know that in this day and age, no one cares. No one's going to pay attention to you. And by using something simple like this, you can just blend into the environment, show people not what is touristy stuff, but show them what you're actually experiencing wherever you are. It doesn't have to be in Peru even. It could be anywhere you're traveling. It could be in the city or the town, just down the highway a few miles from where you live. These little cameras like the DJI Pocket 3 or GoPros or DJI Osmo Action cameras are just fantastic for this kind of stuff. I like the colors and the video that I get from this camera, but as soon as unless they're really bad, as soon as the new GoPro and Osmo Action cameras come out in the next, maybe even the next few days, but certainly in the next few weeks, I'll be comparing them and practicing with them and seeing what kind of video I can get from those cameras. One of the things that you will have to learn to do is to edit your video. Now, I try to keep mine as simple as you could possibly get. I basically talk and then stop. Start up again when I'm ready to talk again. I keep everything, or at least I try to keep everything in line, so I just take all the clips, throw them onto a video editor, and then cut out all I have to do is cut out the ends so things flow smoothly from one to the other. It doesn't have to be perfect. I guarantee I don't worry about editing being perfect. I worry about it being, at least for me, being useful, of having things that people would be interested in. If it's not perfect, so what? Nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to turn off my YouTube channel so they can watch one of the big channels. They're not watching me instead of somebody famous. They're watching me for other things, hopefully because I'm showing them stuff that they won't see other places. I'm going to pass in front of the regional hospital now. It's just the next block after the university. And I would imagine that, again, most people never see this kind of stuff. But if you do have a little courage and want to get away from where everyone else goes, this is the kind of stuff that you want to film. Again, emphasis on it being so easy. For instance, how many people know that it's normal for people to set up little, I don't know what you would call them, little stalls, little places where they sell all kinds of foods. They start off in the morning where people are buying breakfast. They go all the way through the evening time. As you see, it gets really crowded, but it gives you an idea of what real life is like. I'll be honest, kind of hate walking through that part because there's rarely much room and people aren't as friendly and polite as they're making their way through. Editing the video, that's really easy to do. You don't have to make it complicated. I'm not doing anything fancy. The colors on this camera, everything is completely 100% automatic. The only thing different about this video is that yesterday evening I got a new filter ordered and received from Amazon.com in the US, and I slept it on, and it will allow me to get the wide angle cinematic black bar look that you're seeing right now. Other than that, there's absolutely no changes. Just straight video, or video straight out of the camera. I use a pretty complex video editing program, but except for stuff that I don't even use, you can get it for free. And it is the kind that people use to make Hollywood movies with. Have for a long, long time, to be honest. Super simple. I don't use probably 75% of the features, maybe even more, that are available. But little by little, as I learn, I'm learning how to use a few simple things to make my videos look better. Again, you can do this with the free version. I got the paid version, but I didn't buy it. It came with a copy of it came with a camera that I bought, I don't know, 5 years ago. Can you use a cell phone to do these kind of videos? Sure you can. Problem is, you got to hold up your cell phone camera. I would never go back to using a cell phone unless I had absolutely nothing with me. These little small cameras are perfect for people like me, and probably almost everyone who's watching this, because I don't have to worry about anyone paying the least bit of attention to me. I'm basically just walking and talking, and absolutely no one is paying the least bit of attention to me, as I mentioned before. Plus, you get kind of a point of view that is what I'm seeing. I'm not going to do much editing of this. Like I said before, I'm going to cut out the start and the finish points, because there'll be a lot of dead stuff, but you're getting to see Cusco life along its main street, just as it is every single day of the year. And to me, I don't know, maybe people like looking at selfies, like looking at fake video that's staged. This is reality. This is what you'll see if you come to experience Peru. If I get hit by a car, like I almost did just then, you'll see it. Assuming I survive to edit it later. I'd like to do some videos, although I need to do a lot more planning than this today, on how I film. Some more details, some more explanations. Might even be able to do a video on editing, but I could probably just give you links that show you better how to use different softwares, because there are lots of cheap or free software. You're probably detecting some pauses in my words as I get closer to the mall, and that's because it's frankly getting crowded, and I've just got to be careful where I walk. Instead of thinking about what I'm going to say next, I have to be careful that I don't run into someone. I have to be careful that someone doesn't run into me. Okay, I'm at the mall. I'm going to call it quits in a moment, but I wanted to do a quick one to show you that doing simple videos are really pretty easy, because I'm going to edit this whole thing inside the mall while I'm drinking coffee and getting something to eat, and then share it immediately afterwards. It's really easy. I mean, I keep saying that, but it's so simple, and people get to see things that I guarantee a lot of people are going to think are interesting, especially if you're talking about it while you're going and sharing your thoughts and your experiences along the way. So anyway, if you find this interesting, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, and if you have any questions or suggestions on future videos along this line, please let me know in the comments. I want to do more of this because I want to see what other people do. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.